It's a sad day in America when the Republican National Convention is literally start off by having Hulk. That's right, Hulk Hogan coming in to support arguably one of the most pathetic, narcissistic excuses of a candidate for president. That is Donald J. Trump. Let me tell you something, brother. This is hard to believe.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. You know something? When I came here tonight, there was so much energy in this room. I felt maybe I was in Madison Square Garden getting ready to win another world title. Or maybe I thought the vibe was so intense, the energy was so crazy, it felt like maybe I was going to press that no-good, stinky giant over my head and slam him through the mat, brother. But what I found out was I was in a room full of real Americans, brother.
Yes, real Americans, right. Technically, yes, American citizens, but really?
And at the end of the day, with our leader up there, my hero, that gladiator, we're gonna bring America back together. One real American at a time, brother.
Wow. To compare Trump to a gladiator, I never thought I'd see the day. Yes, when I look at that beautiful smiling specimen we just saw with his little pillow blanket bandage on his head. Yes, that is a gladiator right there, a real man. To be fair, Mr. Hulkster, if this man is your hero, I think you could shoot a little bit higher than this, sir.
You know something? I've seen some great tag teams in my time. Hulk Hogan and, ooh, yeah, the Macho Man Randy Savage. But you know something? I see the greatest tag team of my life standing upon us, getting ready to straighten this country out for all the real Americans. You know, even though you guys are real Americans, you better get ready. Because when Donald J. Trump becomes the President of the United States, all the real Americans are going to be nicknamed Trumpites. Because all the Trumpites are going to be running wild for 4 years.
I want to talk about this for a second. We've had the Trump camp say continuously that Donald J. Trump, even though he couldn't do it in the first term, will be the true American president to unite the people. All I'm hearing right now is a bunch of boisterous bullshit, separating and dividing, calling anyone who's in Trump camp a true American, basically negating the majority of the country, saying everyone else, unless you're with your nose and dick up Trump's asshole, you are not a real American. How does that make you feel? Doesn't matter whether you're a Democrat or a Republican. Many of you, regardless of political party, don't like Donald J. Trump. According to this man, according to the Trump camp, you are actually, in fact, not an American.
So with the power of Donald J. Trump and all the Trumpites running wild, America is going to get back on track. And like Donald J. Trump said, America is going to be great again.
The only one that is finding this eerily similar to the January 6th escapade.
You know, when I look out and I see all the real Americans, I think about how Donald Trump, his family was compromised. When I look out there and I see Donald Trump, I think about how his business was compromised. But what happened last week when they took a shot at my hero and they tried to kill the next president of the United States? Enough was enough. And I said, let Trumpomania run wild, brother. Let Trumpomania rule again. Let Trumpomania make America great again.
They, you mean literally a 20-year-old kid who is a delusional Republican, by the way. Yes, that's right. Someone of his own political party tried to shoot him and assassinate him. It was a child, acting alone and delusional. Not a they, not a big group of people, not some covert little special ops. Just a kid with a basic AR-15 style platform. Also, how the hell did that kid get on that roof anyway? I don't know. But it seems like Mr. Hogan here had his synthetic tests injected today. My God, yes. Feel the fire. America. Yes. Is this what you want for your country, Americans?
You know something, Trumpites? I didn't come here as Hulk Hogan, but I just had to give you a little taste. You know, my name is Terry Bollea. And as an entertainer, I love you too. And as an entertainer, I tried to stay out of politics. But after everything that's happened to our country over the past 4 years, and everything that happened last weekend, I can no longer stay silent.
Well, first of all, Hulkster, you're doing a great job staying out of politics. But let's talk about the 4 years you're referencing. First of all, under Biden, the economy's actually doing quite well. Crime is in fact down. So is unemployment. When Trump took office, originally, he was riding the coattails of a 10-year economic recovery plan that had nothing to do with him. It's also been shown that most of the economic policies that Trump implemented during his time in office had little to no effect on the actual economy. I'll also share with you the fun fact of, yes, the stock market grew under Trump, but the funny thing is, in the last year under Biden, it's grown just as much, if not even a little bit more. Check your facts there, Hulkster.
I'm here tonight because I want the world to know that Donald Trump is a real American hero. And I'm proud to support my hero as the next president of this United States.
An American hero, that's right. Been impeached twice, failed at every business he's ever had, filed indirectly for bankruptcy 4 times, now a convicted felon, and in actuality a rapist, too. Yes, I guess really in a certain way, if you look at America through a different light, yes, he would be an American hero.
You know, guys, I've known Donald Trump for over 35 years. You know, hold on a second, hold on. I just had a flashback. Man. This is really tripping. You know, the last time I was up on stage, Donald Trump was sitting at ringside at the Trump Plaza. I was bleeding like a pig, and I won the world title right in front of Donald J. Trump. And you know something? He's going to win in November, and we're all going to be champions again when he wins. And like I said, I've known that man for over 35 years, and he's always been the biggest patriot, and he still is.
Yes, you will all be American champions again. Unless you don't agree with their camp, then you're no longer an American according to them. Also, just a question. Was he a patriot when he dodged the draft? I don't know. If you're going to be a patriot and an American hero, you probably should be willing to go fight for your country, right?
He's always told you exactly what he thought, and he still does, brother. And no matter the odds, he always finds a way to win. And when he's back in our White House, America is going to start winning again. You know, guys, over my career, I've been in the ring with some of the biggest, some of the baddest dudes on the planet. And I've squared off against warriors, ooh yeah, savages. And I've even, like I said, body slammed giants in the middle of the ring. And I know tough guys. But let me tell you something, brother. Donald Trump is the toughest of them all.
Yes, toughest man in the world. That's exactly what I think when I look at Donald J. Trump. This coming from a man who literally, basically, was participating in a professional sport which isn't fighting, but basically a step above ballet and acrobatics. Respect to the physicality of what you did there, Hulk, but you were by no means a real fighter. It is quite laughable, though.
They've thrown everything at Donald Trump. All the investigations, the impeachments, the court cases, and he's still standing and kicking their butts.
Impeached twice, essentially lost almost every legal battle, now a convicted felon. I think you need to read a dictionary on what the concept of winning actually is. But I won't hold it against you, Hulk. You were basically a ballerina.
You know, we never had it better than the Trump years. Back then, we had a thriving economy. We had strong borders. We had safe streets. We had peace and respect around the world.
Respect of who? North Korea? China? Russia? Yeah, those are the people you want on your team.
But then we lost it all in a blink of an eye. Crime is out of control.
Actually, crime nationally is down.
The border is out of control. The price of food and gas and housing is out of control. And the only person who can clean this up is Donald Trump.
Border issues are literally a global issue. We're all facing that. So is Canada. All of Europe is feeling the curve of that one. Not an inherent Biden or American issue. Not to mention inflation, costs of goods are all up everywhere. Again, not Biden's fault, not an issue of just America. It's kind of a thing just happening around the world at the moment. And let's be fair, I really, really highly doubt that Donald J. Trump possesses even the neurological capacity to come up with a plan to fix any of that. He'll just probably make up some fake facts for you again and tell you everything's all right and you're going to believe him. Yeah, makes me feel too. Ignorance is bliss, baby.
You know, guys, I really, really love this country. And I've lived the American dream. And I want my kids, your kids, and all those little teeny Hulkamaniacs out there to live the American dream too. This November, guys, we can save the American dream for everyone. And Donald Trump is the president who will get the job done. So all you criminals, all you lowlifes, all you scumbags, all you drug dealers, and all you crooked politicians need to answer one question, brother. What you gonna do when Donald Trump and all the Trumpomaniacs run wild on you, brother? God bless you, and thank you.
Expected to see Donald J. Trump be like, oh no, is he talking about me? Oh wait, no, he means that I'm going to go after the bad guys. Yeah. The fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to like Donald J. Trump. You can like him too. And I'll defend your right to like him. But I'll defend my right to have an opinion about whatever the hell I want to talk about. Sadly, America, you've basically got a geriatric who really does he has some mental health issues. He's a little slow. He's not quite what he once was. Sorry, Joe, but it's just the truth. Then you've got a lying narcissist who is a convicted felon, a failed businessman, and a rapist. I don't know. Really, at the end of the day, I don't think either of these men are going to be there to save the American dream. I feel sad for America. I, as a Canadian, well, we're not doing much better. But at least we've got the best show around town to watch. It's called America. It's sad when politics and society in America has basically become, to me as a Canadian, what feels like a reality TV show that's half scripted. How the hell is any of this true, real, or actually happening? I don't know. I guess that's just the way she goes. Like, subscribe, tune in if you enjoyed this. Thank you for checking out Bump Back Media. Trust me, this is the first of many more videos to come. Peace, love, and read a book. Don't just believe what they tell you. All right. Peace and love, my friends. Joshua D. Fletcher out.